As we speak, Ethekon and our MPs are now plotting how they can steal the upcoming general election. And this just so happens to be one of their brightest ideas yet, and I quote. This is from Money Academy Kenya. A new bill has been proposed that seeks to stop the IEBC from live streaming elections results from polling stations. If passed into law, Kenyans will no longer be able to follow the results live as they are announced at polling stations. Mutakuwa mnangoja ile ya Bomas, ama sijui ni KICC or wherever it is they choose. Now in this video, I want us to look into some of the reasons why Kasongo and group are now trying to block the live streaming of results. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Reason number one is theft. I mean, it's so obvious. The only way for UDA to win elections in 2027 is through theft. Which is why Ethekon ataki upige picha ndani ya polling station, anasema it is illegal for whatever reason. Again, he doesn't want the live streaming of results in real time. You know, this is a group of thugs and mafias. And let's not forget that some of them openly said this.
Nilikuwa nasikia wengine wanasema ati kura isipojaa tutajasa. Nataka nirudie tena nimwambie hawa. Hiyo kura isipojaa itajaswa, itajaa. Kwa sababu hii kazi tunafanya hii kujenga nyumba, kufanya kazi ya usi, kujenga sokoni, kujenga barabara, sio ndio kazi ya kufanya kuomba kura? Ama kuna kazi nyingine? Kwani hiyo kura haiwezi jaa kwa nini? Nyinyi hamwezi jaza? Si mtajaza kura nyinyi? Isipojaza mtajaza? Tunasanya watu wengi tunajaza kura inajaa. So waongoje 2032. Na hakuna rais ambaye enda tamoja. So kasha kuenda polepole. Kama unataka kura ngoja 2032 hapo mbele. Lakini hii utaangalia na meno yote wewe. So mkae mkijua.
Again, this is the same group that has tendencies of attacking polling stations at the dead of the night and changing results like Roku did in Mbeere North for Mudhende. In fact, here's exactly how things went down.
Breaking news, very unfortunate. Ruto has taken over Getivori polling station in Dawa ward. Hiyo ndio polling station yenye huwa anavutia. Ameenda akashikisha all the agents wenye walikuwa huko, wamepeleka polling station, and as we speak now, Ruto is the acting, is it presiding officer manani? He is in charge of that polling station. Now that is how desperate the government is. Lakini venye tunaenda vizuri, tigeteru one time.
Now here's the main question. How do we guard our votes from these wolves come 2027? There are three things we can do. Number one, every polling station is to be guarded by 500 men, as Gachagua had suggested earlier. Roll the tape.
The work you must now start doing, what Senator Medhu and Wanjiku Moya under my guidance did in Olokalau. You must start early preparation for voter protection. Hatutaki hiyo kazi tufanye dakika ya mwisho. Mwanze saa hii. Ile kituo kikubwa, mwanze kutayarisha vijana 500. Wale watachunga kura yetu pale siku ya uchaguzi. Kituo ya katikati 300 na ile dogo 200. Na hao vijana vile tulifanya in Olokalau. Zamani we used to do it the other way around. We used to allow the women and the elderly to vote, and then the young men vote later. We have now changed because of the kind of man we are dealing with. We are dealing, I heard Medhu yesterday saying, with a dangerous animal last night. And I agree with the Medhu. We are dealing with a very vicious man who has every intention to cause violence to retain power.
Lakini unajua shida ya Murkomen ni ati akisikia Wakikuyu watatu wamesanyana kwa kona moja ya Kenya, anawaita Mungiki. But so be it. Let people protect their votes. It is the people's right to vote and guard their vote so that their voice counts and so that we can see a change in this country. We are not fools. We know the character of these people in office. Wanapenda kuiba saa yote. Pesa yetu wanaiba, wanatuletea. You think as people are taking your handouts they are stupid? Unajua ni pesa yao. Na wanajua tabia yako, utakuja kuiba kura 2027, and that is why we are going to guard those polling stations. Even if the result iko ndani ya tuipendi. Hata kama wamehesabu ndani na wamepata Ruto is the one leading, we will guard it na abaki akiongoza. But kama imehesabiwa na ni yeye anavuta mkia, na itabaki hivyo. We are not playing any favorites. We are not tampering with votes like you. We are guarding the votes from outside the polling station. You'll not say we are interfering with whatever is happening inside. Watu wanachunga wakiwa nje. Hiyo title deed, hiyo polling station iko na boundary. Sisi tutakuwa nje hiyo boundary. Unless you create a law that says no hanging around a polling station within a kilometer, ndo tutawasikiza. Failure to which the law allows us to do so. Number 2, the people ought to follow the Wanjiku Muhia doctrine, whereby if somebody is not a registered voter in your area, na yeye si IBC official. He or she is not even a uniformed law enforcement officer. Ama ametoka IPOA. Yet they are being found inside the polling station for whatever reason. Treat your jangili kama goon. Because that's exactly what a goon is. In fact, he's Wanjiku Moi here relaying the information.
Ati mimi wanataka kunitisha. Tukiwa na ile tugeti. Tumesema tujipeleke. Mambo ni matatu na hayabadiliki. Moja, chama ni DCP hapa Olkalau. Pili, mbunge ni Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru. Ya tatu, ile wanataka wanishike nayo. Ya tatu, mimi nimesema hivi na nimesikiza ground na nyinyi mmeniambia hivi, kura ya Olkalau itapigwa na wapiga kura wa Olkalau. Kama mtu anatoka Bere, apige kura Bere. Kama mtu anatoka Nakuru, apige kura wapi? Kama mtu anatoka Murang'a, apige wapi? Mbunge ni wa Olkalau. Only registered voters in Olkalau shall vote. Na kama wewe si mpiga kura hapa Olkalau, ukuje hapa, tutakufanyia public participation. Ati hiyo ndio inafanya wanihangaishe. Ati DCI wanachukua gari yangu, wanaendesha gari yangu.
So yeah, as we go to vote, kila mtu akue akona shughuli hapo. Either we ni police officer in uniform. If you're not in uniform, you have some form of identification. Kama we ni agent wa mheshimiwa fulani, you should have a tag. If you're working with IBC, you should have a tag. If you're a voter, you should have your voter's card. You should be able to explain, I am here on this capacity. Mimi si mpiga kura, lakini mimi ni askari. Mimi si mpiga kura, lakini nafanya na IBC. Mtu yote akikuuliza anytime wewe ni nani, unafanya nini hapa, you should have an answer. But you're just hanging around. That one is dangerous. Those are the same fellows who are captured by NTV and others, hanging around polling centers, wakivunja magari ya journalist, wakifukuza watu wasipige kura, wakitupa tear gas wajaribu kuingiza ballot box. Hiyo ujinga yote na takataka Wakenya wanaijua. Kenyans have gone through so many stolen elections that now they know what they need to do. Hata si lazima waambiwe na Gachagua, they know what they need to do. And what they need to do is simple. Tafuta kitambulisho, register as a voter, show up and vote, stick around and guard your vote. Results ikitangazwa, mwenye ameshinda ni sawa, tunaenda nyumbani. Simple. Lakini yule atashinda ikue halali. That is what we want. But anywho, that's just my take on the matter, guys. Let's see what Kenyans next have to say about this ridiculous law that's being floated by Aaron Cheriot and other goons. And I quote, Wambua said, and that's how they are planning to rig the elections. Tutalinda kura like our lives depend on it, which is the case anyway. Sir Camouflage said, they've already sensed it. The wind of change is already blowing so hard. We expect this from them, but we have enough warriors to stop this. A dying man clutches at every straw. Sitati Wasilwa said, the Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheriot of UDA and the Senate Minority Leader Stuart Madzayo of ODM should be called to order for sponsoring this atrocious bill. This bill obviously seeks to engineer vote rigging. Regan's TV said, Ruto doesn't deserve an extra second in the office. Huyu jamaa ni threat in our country. Chege said, nothing will stop an ejaculation whose time has come. These are just the attempts of a dying horse to stay alive. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads the day. Enhance your credit management skills at the Kenya School of Credit Management. They offer a 4-month online course where you get to learn credit analysis and relationship management, a highly sought after skill in our current leading market. To get started, call 0727 499 561 or 0722 712 669 or visit www.creditschoolmanagement.net. Register now ahead of next month's cohort. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, tiles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. If you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.